Okay, well, we're going to move on here to other news for a moment. Nearly 19 months after the deadly Eaton Fire, LA County Fire's investigation into the cause is now complete.
It found a SoCal Edison tower not even in service is to blame. CBS LA's Joy Benedict live in Altadena with how this might help homeowners who are trying to rebuild. Joy.
Yeah, guys, it's not really a surprise, but it is a relief to so many people who had damage, whether their home burned or they had smoke damage in their home, because this sort of a finalization on a cause can help them bridge the gap to returning home. We are live right now in Altadena. You can see we have several homes across the street that are in the process of being rebuilt. These homeowners hoping to get in by the end of the year, but there are other places, like right across the street, where the lots haven't been touched at all.
This is it. It's coming together.
It has been a long 19 months for victims of the Eaton Fire.
Welcome to my kitchen.
For John Marino, he's hoping to finally move back into his home on East Calavera Street by the end of the year. Good news in itself. But he says the fire department's report is even better.
Hopefully justice will be done.
He's one of hundreds of homeowners who've already filed a lawsuit against SoCal Edison, as his insurance didn't cover the cost of the rebuild.
Between the insurance coverage and the contractor's estimate, it's close to $500,000.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot, and money that I was not expecting to spend.
2 miles away.
This is going to be my little porch.
Lynn Helsebeck is getting paint on her walls. She went a different path and has applied for SoCal Edison's Wildfire Recovery Compensation Program, as she says her insurance policy provided most of the cost to rebuild.
The house might get finished, but I will not have anything inside it. I'll be on my blow-up bed for camping, you know?
In a new report released Tuesday, fire investigators determined the fire was caused by electrical arcing events that took place on the out-of-service Southern California Edison Tower. Things attorneys who filed cases have showed in videos collected from the night of the fire.
This is further underscoring what the plaintiff's attorneys have been working on.
Danny Wallens' firm is representing hundreds of families suing SoCal Edison. For some of the homeowners, they hope that this means that the litigation will move faster.
That would be the hope. So hopefully this removes another barrier to moving closer to resolution.
SoCal Edison has already taken responsibility for the fire and started the recovery compensation program almost a year ago.
The compensation program is to fill that gap and connect people to that final step of recovery.
So far, more than 4,000 claims have been submitted to SoCal Edison's wildfire recovery program, and funds have been offered totaling more than $775 million. But for many, like John Moreno, he says it is not enough. He took out a loan with the Small Business Administration, and he now needs to pay it back. He says although money can't replace what was lost, it is a big step to making sure his house and his heart are whole again.
I think you have nothing to lose by filing.
And it's important to mention that if someone is thinking about filing a lawsuit, there is a time limit on that. Most of these lawsuits have to be filed within 2 years of the incident, which would, of course, be this upcoming January. So the clock is ticking on that. As for the Wildfire Recovery Fund that SoCal Edison is offering, there is more information on their website. It's not just if your home burned, but damaged, or you were displaced because of that fire. All of those things they are willing to reimburse you for. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Joy, hopefully another step on the road to recovery.